Hi, we took a bit of a field trip today at a new client's house. Tenants just moved out. He had some problems with it and the tenants. So I told him I'd meet him out here, take a look at some things and see how it goes. One of the things he did that, unfortunately, he wasn't a client prior to having the tenant move in, was he let the tenant work on the home, and then the tenant didn't pay rent, and some of the work didn't get done quite the way everybody wanted it to, because there's always a communication breakdown. But let's go inside and see what kind of shape this place is in and figure out what it needs. I'll tell you, it's in a pretty standard neighborhood. It's about a B house, and I'll explain A, B, and C homes a little later. Apparently the tenant wanted some new cabinets, so they just installed them. Got some maintenance issues, a couple broken drawers, a little dirty. Yard's a little messy. This house does have a lot of good features on it, though, with the RV pad and access through the gate, closed patio. Got a nice little backyard, little dog run on the side. Tenant did some work on the plumbing systems, and you can see it isn't the greatest stucco patch job, which created some problems. One of the problems was when they did the work on the plumbing system, they cut off the sprinkler system to the backyard. This is a little dirty. There's some animal mess to clean up. But like I say, it's pretty much a B house in a B neighborhood. So we'll get a look at the inside. There's a couple of vendors in there walking through it now. And you've got to have your vendors ready as soon as you get access. Your carpet guys, your painter, cleaning crew, your trash out crew, your maintenance people. All of them ready to go. The more downtime you have, the more money you lose. House has some nice features. Tenant left a refrigerator, that's why it doesn't match. And you pay to get those things hauled away, charge the tenant for them. Remember, it's a California home, so you get 21 days to get them their security deposit charges in a letter, mailed to their current address, or send it to the existing address that you have, even if it's the house they just moved out of, and ask for it to be forwarded. And you can also ask for address correction requested on the envelopes, and you should get it back with a new address. Well, no, it's not a bad house. 3-bed, 2-bath. And we're going to see one of the bathrooms. I've already kind of walked through the place and see what one of the major issues was, which was in the master bath. A little scary, but that's what happened. Had a leak. They tore out all the tile that was in there and left it like that. Did some pretty rough patch jobs here and there. But all in all, I mean, the house really isn't in that bad a shape, but he is down 3 months rent, plus what it's going to cost him to do this rehab. So you really got to be proactive, and like I say, never hire a tenant to work on your property. Tenants are your bread and butter. You hire somebody else you can argue with while you're still getting your rent, because that's usually the best way for you to go. Keep them separate. And we're back to the living room. So like I say, it's a good B house in a good B neighborhood. Rent on this is $1,400 a month, so you guys can do the math. 3 months rent plus the repairs. It's a lot of money to be down. Fortunately, teaching him how he doesn't have to prorate rent, so he's not going to lose that money. And he's never going to move anybody in without a first and deposit.